Hi everyone! Rox here, and today on Rox Cooking Journal, we are making no-knead donuts. Yes, hindi na po tayo magmamasa ng dough at hindi rin kailangan ng electric mixer. Now let's get started! Sa isang mixing bowl, maglagay ng half a cup of milk, sugar, 3 tablespoons, and 1 teaspoon instant dry yeast. Then, i-mix natin hanggang ma-dissolve yung sugar and yeast. Ngayon, takpan natin yung bowl and wait for 5 to 10 minutes o hanggang mag-bubble siya. This is how I proof my yeast to make sure it's still active. Ayan, nag-bubbles na yung ibabaw niya. That means our yeast is working. Ilagay na natin yung 3 tablespoons melted butter, egg, and half a teaspoon of salt. Haluin natin until well combined. Now, ilagay na natin yung 2 cups of flour, then, i-mix natin until the flour and the wet ingredients are well combined. Once the dough comes together, takpan natin ng cling wrap and let this rest at room temperature for 1 to 2 hours o hanggang mag-double yung size niya. Ayan, nag-double na yung size ng dough. I-punch down natin para ma-release yung gases niya. At i-shape natin into a ball like this. Then, ilagay natin sa greased bowl. I-roll muna natin dito yung dough. Ibabaw muna din yung ilalim para ma-coat ng oil at para hindi mag-dry. Takpan natin ng cling wrap. Dodoblehin ko lang yung takip. Ilalagay pa natin to sa fridge overnight at gagawin natin the next day yung donut. So, meron na ako ditong dough na nilagay sa fridge overnight. I have here my donut cutter and flour para hindi dumikit yung dough. Naggupit din ako ng square parchment paper. Diyan natin ilalagay yung donut. Dust natin with flour yung work surface at yung dough. I-push natin to remove air bubbles and roll it out to around a 1/4 inch thick. Meanwhile, let me take this time to post some of your comments here and thank you all for supporting my channel and my FB page. Also, big shout out to Mark, Ted, Louie, Jacob, and Tintin. Sila yung friends ng eldest son ko who showed support in my channel ever since. Cut na natin yung donuts. Then, place natin sa parchment paper. Cover these and allow them to rise for about 45 to 60 minutes. Yung natirong dough naman, i-rest muna natin for 20 minutes, then i-roll ulit natin. For this recipe, makakagawa tayo ng 10 to 12 donuts. Depende na yan sa thickness na gagawin nyo. Nagpainit na ako dito ng oil in medium-low heat. Now, carefully glide your donuts into the hot oil. I-fry natin yan until nicely golden brown. Kapag mabilis mag-dark yung donut, hinaan nyo na lang yung apoy. Transfer these to a wire rack, and we're gonna make the glaze next. Combine 2 cups of powdered sugar, 5 tablespoons of melted butter, and 3 to 4 tablespoons of hot milk. I-whisk natin to hanggang maging smooth. Lagyan din natin ng vanilla essence, about half a teaspoon lang. Now, i-dip na natin yung donuts sa glaze. Then, flip to coat both sides and let the excess drip off. Kapag nag-set na yung glaze ng donuts, they're ready to serve. Now, here's our homemade no-knead donuts. Thanks for watching and see you in my next cooking journal.